realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88, 88, 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. That hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff off. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches at my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in wasting taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections, drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately, Frank the deputy quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer, while we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the phrase, sky's the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. They come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit.
God damn.
Whew. God damn.
Fuck.
God damn is right, everybody. What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing, man? And welcome to the show. This is your Double or Nothing 2023, 24, what the fuck? Double or Nothing 2024 official show review, man. As you can tell, as I see a lot of people on social media are talking, it's been a long night. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, man. It's been a long night. This show started at 7 o'clock, and it ended at about 11:45,
Wow.
or 11:30-ish. So, yeah, it's been a long night, man. It's been a long night. I believe, 4.5 hours, that is. It's been a long night, man, and, yeah. So, yeah, what is going on, everybody? And if this is your first time watching, and you guys do not know how the show works, every Monday we are on here with Notorious Unscripted. Every Friday we are on here with the news at 4 p.m. Central, and every big pay-per-view for WWE and AEW, we are live directly after the show goes off the air. If you guys are interested in the next post-show review, we will be live here in 3 weeks, but a little under that, probably about 20 days, with the Clash at the Castle Scotland review.
Yeah.
That'll be the next time we are live on here for you guys, man. And yeah, so if you guys do want to find us on all platforms, you can find us on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and if you want to find us first, join us first, be the first to hear the shows, you can join us live here on YouTube, like I said, Monday on Unscripted, Friday at 4 p.m. Central, and for the big pay-per-views for WWE and AEW directly after the show goes off the air, man. So, also, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official Notorious Heels Podcast merchandise, you guys can now find this live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Link is in the top description of this very video. You can find all 8 of these beautiful, beautiful designs, the very best that the IWC has to offer. You can find all 8 of these beautiful designs you see on your screen and more on bonfire.com. Again, link is at the top description of this very video. Also, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the, if you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels Podcast, I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Just been chilling, man. Been a fun weekend so far as it comes to a close. Still got tomorrow night. I always lump, that Monday show after a weekend like this is still part of the weekend in one of these big type of, 4-stretch weekends. But it's winding down, man. And it was a fun weekend, man. Friday was fun. Saturday was really fun. And today, although it was long, it was pretty fun, man. So overall, my just thoughts tonight about the pay-per-view, man. It was a good show, man. It really was. Certain things that we'll talk about on the show was probably the first time I can think of in a minute that I just stood up out of pure shock and happiness at an AEW show, and then cut to fucking 2.5 hours later, I'm fucking nodding off, due to boredom. The dynamic of AEW is crazy at this point, man. But overall, it was a good show tonight, pretty solid, just fucking long as fuck, dude. Way too fucking long. But I had fun. Pretty sure you had fun. We had fun. Good weekend so far, man. And it's gonna come to a cap tomorrow, man. But, like Durante always asks, how's life? How's the family? Life's good, the family's good. How is everybody? What are you laughing at? Life is good.
Life is good.
It is. Life is good, the family's good. How is everybody doing in life? JT, man, how you doing? Logan, how you doing? Belle, I know you're probably fast asleep right now when you wake up and watch it. How you doing? Durante, all you guys, how you doing? What about you, bro? How are you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Watched a very, very, very exceptional night of professional wrestling, man. I did enjoy the show. Overall, man, I just love that these weekends, now that, WWE is good again, I love that these weekends are, able to be a thing where it's not so one-sided. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, last year was pretty one-sided in WWE's favor, actually. Double or Nothing kind of turned out like shit. But other than that, I like, that these weekends, turn out, good nowadays, man. I like that they turn out good. I did enjoy the show tonight. Obviously, there are some things we're going to talk about. Overall, I would say I enjoyed the show. I thought AEW did a amazing job in the beginning of the show, and I thought to close the show, the last couple things they had close the show, I thought really just brought it home strong. The middle, we'll get to it in just a second, but other than that, I'm doing good. I always enjoy doing these weekends, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about the show with you guys, man. I thought it was a good show. I thought the whole weekend turned out very good in terms of shows. WWE, I would say, their show left me scratching my head a little bit due to the wrestling on the show was very good, but a lot of we talked about it yesterday, man, but a lot of the decision making was a little questionable to me. But yeah, if you guys but if you guys did watch the review yesterday, you would know. I liked the show. I did. I just thought there was a lot of questionable decisions. As for AEW shows, this to me was the typical AEW show that is very, very good. It's a very good end to obviously what has been a lackluster build. But it's all about the follow up in professional wrestling, and the question now is AEW gonna follow this up?
No.
And more times than not, the answer has been no. So that's one thing that sucks coming out of AEW pay-per-views is 9 times out of 10 they're not going to carry this momentum onto television, and the next time something is going to be a good AEW show, more than likely is going to be the next pay-per-view, just because with their roster it's quite impossible to put on a bad pay-per-view, but yeah, man. But other than that, man, yeah, just like I said, really been enjoying myself the weekend, man, and really been just trying to enjoy it as much as I possibly can. But how is everybody doing, man? As Durante always asks, I'm good, family's good. And what about you, Durante? Logan, Bell, JT, JB, how the hell are you guys doing? And thank you guys for being here as always, man. Thank you to you guys who are in the live chat, because yes, Tony Khan has he's been making us stay up late, man. This is one thing I hate. I absolutely hate about AEW pay-per-views, man. Either they gotta start the shows earlier, or they gotta trim them.
Right, you gotta cut shit, bro. You have 9 of these fucking things now.
Yeah.
You don't need all of this, bro. You could have cut 3 of these fucking matches so goddamn easily. So easily. Doesn't make sense, dude. It's so frustrating. Damn near 5 hours.
No, it definitely is, man. It definitely is. Yeah. We were about 30 minutes shy from the 5-hour mark. So, yeah. They gotta. And we'll talk about it, and I'll explain the things that I thought should not have been on the show. But man, I mean, yeah, it was rough. It was very rough, dude, in terms of length time.
No, 100%.
Yeah, it was, man. Nobody. It's just it's too much, dude. It's too much. It's 4 hours. 4 hours. Max. At the very max, and that's got to
Literally.
be for like a big
good
show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also, there's got to be not a lot on there that's a sleeper.
It's just sleep fest.
There's got to be, because I think the Manias this year were 4 hours, but there were what, 6 matches on each night, and everything mattered.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Everything mattered. So it's definitely they got to do something here. Especially, I get the excuse if you do 4 pay-per-views a year and you want each of the shows to be 5 hours because you want to load them up because you don't do this many times a year. But like Sir K said, you have 9 of these now. If you're concerned that wrestler A and B can't make it onto Double or Nothing, oh fucking well, put them on Forbidden Door and call it a day. If you're upset that people aren't on Dynasty, too fucking bad. Put them on Double or Nothing.
It's that fucking simple.
It really is. It's as simple as that. And yeah, so it's something that is frustrating with AEW, and it's something that has to change. However, to say something good about AEW, I can't believe it's taken this long. They made for an experience tonight that was, for the first time in 5 years, we watched the first Double or Nothing. For the first time in 5 years, I had an AEW pay-per-view experience that was not fucking stressful.
It didn't take us at least 10 minutes. Those 10 minutes were the fucking easy days that we watched an AEW pay-per-view. Sometimes it took 25, 30. There was a handful of times it took damn near an hour to get an AEW pay-per-view to work. Where we're like 2 matches in and it's still fucking up. But this, it was nice and easy, man. We opened the YouTube app, pressed a few buttons. Obviously, you gotta order on your phone and not the TV, because, it's YouTube at the end of the day. But guess what? We reloaded the page. Guess what popped up right at 7 o'clock? The fucking pay-per-view. And it was a good quality. It wasn't a fucking shit, blurry quality like you get from Bleacher Report, man. Finally, a very, very nice and easy viewing experience for an AEW pay-per-view. Look at that. Took you fucking 5 years.
It took them 5 fucking years. And it was a little easier, man, when the shit was on PlayStation Store.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible. Sometimes the quality would dip.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, and it would just start just loading for no reason. But yeah, man, I mean, tonight was the easiest, and I mean the absolute easiest YouTube experience ever. I loaded it up on my TV to purchase. Oh, bro.
What Bleach Report are you watching, Logan?
Not the same one we are.
Bleach Report is garbage, dude.
First of all, I tried it on my Roku. The Bleacher Report app just doesn't let you log in.
It just doesn't work.
You hit the sign in button and nothing happens.
Literally.
I shit you not, nothing happens.
Literally nothing happens.
I delete the app, re-download the app, reset the Roku. The app literally just doesn't let you click sign in. On the Fire Stick, that quality is probably about the most dog shit quality, like streaming in like 160p.
Mm-hmm.
Like legit out here streaming in 2G.
It's literally like looks like shit.
It's horrible. So yeah, I don't know.
And then the only other way we were able to do it for a long time is open it on a web browser and hook up an HDMI cord from the laptop to the TV. And with watching Bleacher Report on its little through like the website, you'll always have the fucking play bar go there at all times. On a normal streaming anything, you don't touch anything and it goes down and disappears. Now a Bleacher Report, that'll be same way with your mouse. It won't disappear. It'll stay on your screen the whole fucking show. fucking horrible. I'm glad I never have to touch Bleacher Report again
Ever
in
again.
my life. Fuck that company.
Literally went to YouTube, clicked on it on my TV, pressed purchase ticket. After that, it sent me to a little sidebar. It said, open your YouTube app. That was a little tricky to kind of, navigate because it was trying to get me to, hook up my phone to the TV, which was an odd and a little annoying. But that all of that took in the span of 2 minutes to where I just closed everything out, purchased it on my phone, the phone YouTube app, and then it just popped up as purchased on my TV. So I didn't even have to hook up anything, and all of that happened in the span of 5 minutes.
Not even. Simple. Nice, simple, easy. What happened? Why?
Love it.
Why did it take this fucking long?
Beats me, dude. It really beats me. But yeah, man. Couple things they added to the kickoff show, or the buy-in, whatever they call it. That was the other thing. They announced Forbidden Door for next month, June 30th, and boy, is that show looking like a shit show.
Oh yeah, did you hear the news?
I did.
Not only is it going to be like a decent amount of New Japan, but it's also going to be a lot of CMLL and fucking Stardom talent. Yay. Like, who cares, bro? I don't care about any of these companies or any of these people.
Yeah.
I care about like 4 people in New Japan, and that's about it.
The only one that I remotely understand, other than obviously CMLL and New Japan, is Stardom.
Yeah, Stardom makes sense.
Because, New Japan doesn't really have much women, even though I think they do now, but most of the good women are in Stardom. Did they announce that a long time? I know they announced the venue, but
I don't know.
They confirmed it tonight.
But they confirmed like the date and whatnot.
They reconfirmed it. They probably did confirm it a while ago, but they did.
Attention. It's Forbidden Door.
Yeah, they did play an ad for it tonight. But yeah, man. So I know they were supposed to bring it to Arthur Ashe Stadium, but something happened.
Oh yeah. New Japan didn't want to put up half the money to fund that, to run that venue.
Come on, man. Rocky Romero said that wasn't true.
I don't believe that fucking schmuck. Fucking vice dork for fucking both companies.
Bro. You don't like Roppongi Vice?
No. I hate them. I hate that whole... I hate Roppongi Vice. I hate the Best Friends. I hate Boring Cassidy. All of them. I hate them. Yeah. Call me Kendrick.
Wow. I will. United in grief.
Oh, boy, am I.
They added 2 things to the kickoff, or the buy-in. The first one was a singles match between Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa. That went 10 minutes, and Deonna Purrazzo won. I did not catch the pre-show.
No. It is
the pre-show.
No one is going to catch it, the pre-show.
Yeah. And then the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass defeated Cage of Agony.
They're dead. Get in the water, all fucking ready. Cage of Agony. How about booking of agony? How about creative of agony? How about watching Dynamite full of agony? The Cage of Agony. Come on.
Christ. Cage of Agony. Good God. What is that name? The Acclaimed won this. I did not watch this either. This one went 11 minutes and 45 seconds. So just throwaway stuff on the kickoff show. Nothing too spectacular here at all, but Tony Khan's got to add his couple matches to make it 12 on the night. Excuse me. The show opens up with the International Championship match. This was it's hard to compare from the Anarchy in the Arena because they're obviously two very different matches, but in terms of like just raw wrestling match, this one was probably match of the night.
I would say. I would definitely say.
Yeah, it was. You know, there was obviously a lot of great matches on this show. But man, I mean, this one just really sticks out as something that was just absolutely incredible on the night. I like, you know, the strong open, no pun intended, with Mr. Roddy Strong in here. But yes, I thought it was a very strong open. I thought it was a great way to open the show, and I was sick and tired, and I've been complaining for a very long time about AEW doing these shows and having
Lame people open.
yes, having, you know, the lamest stuff open and saving everything for their final matches.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's what they did with Dynasty. The whole show was just
Slop.
yes, slop in the beginning of it, and then the final three matches they give you the three things that anybody cares about. You know what I mean? So I like that they open with something strong. They open with something that was just going to get the crowd excited. They open with something hot, as they should have. As for the match, when Roddy was in the ring on his hands and knees getting ready to pop up and do his little pose, Will Ospreay slides in the ring and goes to hit him with a hidden blade instantly.
Logan, I would have died if those two fucking started this show.
Why'd you have to say that, Logan?
Please don't ever repeat that again.
You got this man going already.
Ugh, I would have fucking died. Ugh. Those two, man, I can't wait to get to that fucking match.
Oh. So the show started, or the match started pretty instantly, man. There wasn't no, you know, big introduction. Will just kind of slid in the ring and, you know, started attacking, which has happened a lot tonight. It happened with the Orange Cassidy and it happened with the Orange Cassidy match, and then it happened with the Orange Cassidy match. Did it happen with the Copeland match? As soon as Copeland got in the ring, did they start fighting? I can't remember.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
They were kind of walking around doing the normal thing.
Yeah, and then
for the main event.
and then the main event did it as well. So quite a bit of the instant starts. But bro, right in the beginning of this match. Okay, first of all, another huge complaint on the night. Is it just me, or does AEW go leaps and bounds to make their referees look like idiots?
Oh, they love making them refs look fucking stupid. 'Cause, man, that is probably the stupidest thing I've ever seen somebody do with a referee. And then the referee just having to ignore it.
Dude.
It was bad.
Oh, it was really bad. It was really bad. So, Roddy's in the ring, and he's selling an injury. And the referee, I want to say it was Bryce. Yeah, it was Bryce for this match. Bryce is on a knee, looking at down at Roderick Strong. Matt Taven gets in the ring. Hits the rope right in front. Literally ran right past Bryce Remsburg. Literally ran right past him.
Bounced off the ropes in that Bryce Remsburg was looking at. He was looking at the ropes that he bounced off of. Did he not see the fucking ropes fucking fly back a few inches and then jet forward a couple more?
Oh
like,
my god.
And it's not that, and he really even wasn't looking down at, you know, whoever was down there. He was like kind of looking up at the ropes. His eyes were like aligned with that first fucking rope, with that first bottom rope, and they just did that. Man was the ref was looking at the ropes that he bounced off of for the spot. Probably one of the dumbest things I've seen from a ref. And yeah, we saw a lot of stupid shit with fucking Cody yesterday from referees. But still, what the fuck?
Yeah, we did. We definitely did complain about the bro, that fucking ref spot with Cody.
So bad.
Oh,
But like, dude, what are you guys doing with these refs, bro? Come on.
yeah. Seriously, man. Yeah. Well, actually, touching on Randy and Gunther, I don't know what's gonna happen with them. Apparently, I mean, Triple H said the ref's decision is final, but he did allude to Gunther putting the crown on the line to see him and Randy again. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know how I feel about that.
That'd be kind of stupid at this point.
Yeah, having him put his shot up on the line against him, I think would be pretty stupid. But again, in that match as well, again, the fucking guy, his job is to look at people's shoulders, and Randy Orton's shoulder, clear as day, is up.
It's just lifted off the ground.
So I'm so burnt out this weekend of fucking referees being blithering fucking idiots. You know what I mean? You know, these people are supposed to be the people with the brain. They're supposed to be the people to keep the match officiated and going. And they look like the dumbest fucking people out there. There was a chant in one of these matches I have here in my notes. I can't remember which match it is, but we'll get to it. There was chants along the line of, ref, you suck.
Like, bro, what are you doing?
You know, it's very, very, very frustrating. It's very frustrating, man. Again, I am about...
That might have been when they kicked out Nana.
That match was...
If it's later.
Swerve and Christian.
Yeah, I think it's when they kicked out Nana.
Yeah.
So I think that's not that bad. It's kind of just a moment of fans loving Nana, but still, bro, like what?
Oh no, I thought it was when Christian Cage's family was beating up Swerve, and fucking Aubrey was distracted with Prince Nana.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were just clear as day, just
behind
jumping
her.
him.
Yeah, jumping the hell out of her.
I don't know, man.
I don't get it, dude. I have no fucking clue with these companies and these refs.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. But so yeah, oh yes, that spot, bro. Matt fucking Taven runs past Bryce Remsburg, hits the fucking ropes, and suicide dives Will Ospreay as he's up on Mike Bennett's shoulders, and Will Ospreay just flips around and lands on his neck.
Like fucking 7 minutes into the pay-per-view, you already got someone landing on their neck. Oh man, this company, man, this fucking company,
Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Then, as if this couldn't get any worse, the Kingdom is on the outside distracting Will Ospreay. Distracting Will Ospreay, and Roddy and the Kingdom are distracting, the fuck, I am just all over the place.
you're good.
The Kingdom are on the apron, distracting Bryce. Fucking Wardlow jumps in the ring, right behind Bryce Remsburg, kicks Will Ospreay, and puts him up in a powerbomb position. Like, bro, you can't hear all this ruckus behind you?
Literally.
When Roddy is in your view, in the corner, and there's two other people you're looking at, you don't hear all this behind you?
Like, and then somehow I forgot, but the ref like backs in to Will Ospreay as he's fucking down, about to get power bombed. And then Wardlow gets caught, obviously, so he fucking leaves, and then Will Ospreay does some move off of the rope onto like everybody ringside, and bro, Wardlow
Oh my god.
is just in the back corner of the ringside fucking area, just staring at that spot. Just staring at the fucking spot, not a care in the fucking world, which I don't blame him. Because if I was him, I wouldn't give a fuck about any of this, anything in this company at this point. But what the hell, man? What? I don't get it.
I'm starting to think Wardlow's a little toxic himself, man. Because this man just loves being in toxic relationships.
Oh, he loves it, dude.
Fucking MJF, the Pinnacle, fucking the Undisputed Kingdom,
He just loves
War Joe. He loves being around people that fucking hate him.
Apparently, man.
You know, and he just stays with them. And not to mention the biggest one of them all, Tony Khan.
That one, he
And
better be
AEW.
leaving that relationship.
Oh my God. Gotta fucking leave these relationships, man. For the love of God. But yeah, so, yeah, all this ruckus is going on behind Bryce Remsburg, and he just backs into it as if he can't hear anything behind him. And then, yeah, dude, Wardlow, dude, this man Wardlow was just looking so fucking defeated as he's walking around on the outside. Just staring at the action, and you could just see that, his heart is just not in AEW anymore. You can really see it. It's clear as day.
It's really fucking not, and I don't fucking blame him in the fucking slightest.
Me neither, man. So, we get a little later in the match. Roddy starts having problems, with his neck. Will Ospreay gets, a little frustrated in the corner as he starts banging his head on the turnbuckle pad, and Don Callis comes up. Don Callis was working tonight, bro. They had this man. This man was on commentary for like half the fucking matches tonight.
Literally, they involved the guy in half of these fucking storylines.
Seriously. Meanwhile, the group itself is about cold as ice. But
crazy.
But he starts getting frustrated because he doesn't want to use the Tiger Driver because he retired it after what had happened to Danielson. Will Ospreay said, or Don Callis came up and said to Will Ospreay, "You need to do it. You need to finish it. He's done. He's done. His neck is hurt. You need to hit the Tiger Driver." So Will Ospreay, getting angry, and after the advice from Don Callis, he walks over there. He hooks Roddy's arms. He goes to flip him into the Tiger Driver, and he can't do it. And he's hesitating, and he finally musters up the courage to do it, and he flips him up. Roddy goes back down. He flips him up again. Roddy gets him out of it. He hits him with the inverted angle slam. Goes to go for the end of Heartache. And this man, Will Ospreay, does a fucking front flip. Lands on his feet. And hits him with the Hidden Blade. He hits him with the Hidden Blade. He then hits him with his little spin kick. Gets him up for the Storm Zero. 1, 2, 3. Will Ospreay wins the AEW International Championship. I like this move because, honestly, if they were to have this man go for the AEW Championship, I don't think that would be fair to Swerve at all.
I really don't think so.
And I think it's best for them to do their separate thing. But the way Will Ospreay has been going and the way this looks to be going, this man, I honestly think, is going to come off as more of the world champion on AEW. It just seems like Tony likes having him around
more,
maybe a little more than Swerve Strickland.
So I feel like it's just good. Again, the more Tony Khan likes you, the more you're used, and he fucking loves Will Ospreay, man. So I think we'll see a lot of Will Ospreay. A little more than whoever may be the world champ at the time. So I think that's going to reign true in some form.
Definitely agreed there. So yeah, that was the open match to AEW Double or Nothing for 2024. Very good opening match in terms of just
in-ring action.
Yes, in terms of just the Raw wrestling match. Obviously, if you want to talk about entertaining,
Probably give it to the main event.
Anarchy in the Arena is going to probably win almost every year.
Yeah.
I always love the Anarchy in the Arena match. I wish they would make them make a little more sense, but the matches always turn out good, and unfortunately, Tony Khan's going to lean on that
Oh.
a little bit more than he should.
Oh, 100% every fucking time, man. But yeah, it was definitely the best wrestling match of the night. 100%, I would say.
Definitely. Definitely, man. So yeah, that was the open to AEW Double or Nothing, and next, Adam Cole. Adam Cole comes out as if his boy didn't just lose the championship and he could have been out there helping him.
Yeah, it's kind of something. And you pointed this out too when Adam Cole was coming out. No, any type of Undisputed Kingdom Trons, not a logo on the jacket, or wasn't wearing a shirt. Nothing about the Undisputed Kingdom on him at all. About him at all.
Nothing.
What the fuck?
He kind of briefly mentioned, he said,
I could be in the back helping my boy.
yeah, he got on the mic, he comes out and he says, Las Vegas, I just want you to know, well, he did hit Sergey's favorite line. Who's ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby?
Then he doesn't tell a fucking story. Ugh, I hate that phrase now.
So, he goes in the, he says Las Vegas, I just want you to know, I do not want to be here. He says, I should be in the back, helping my boy Roddy Strong, or me and the Undisputed Kingdom should be hanging out. But or maybe I shouldn't even be in this city at all, he says. So this man goes on to say, or I should be at home recovering. So he's not cleared. So in my head, I'm thinking, why is he even here?
Yeah, why is he out here then? You know what I mean? Well, they fucking do shit anyway. It's AEW. Boy, they did they.
And boy, it gets worse. So he then pulls the devil mask from his back pocket and he says, and when I am fully recovered, just know the devil will get his due. And his name is... He drops the mic and he goes and squats down to do the Adam Cole baby. And the lights go out. And everybody starts going nuts because this man didn't hear about it, but I heard about it. I heard that MJF was in Las Vegas.
I genuinely didn't hear it all.
Yes, I heard that. I heard earlier in the day, and then I heard outside of the MGM Grand, there was a Burberry-wrapped Challenger sitting out in the parking lot.
Oh, I'm dead.
Fully...
like visible.
Wrapped in Burberry print. So, obviously, a lot of people were posting that, and I kept seeing that, so... and then before the show came on, WrestleVotes had sent out a tweet that you're not going to want to miss the first couple things on Double or Nothing or something along those lines. So we get a very just cinematic shot of a dark hallway, and the camera pans down the hallway, and there's a room with the door cracked open, and he goes in there, and we enter a room with a bunch of MJF memorabilia. We enter a room with a mannequin hand with the ring on it. We enter a room with the CO2 tank that he hit Bryan Danielson with to win at Revolution. There was the casino chip that he won at All Out 2022. There was a bunch of just a bunch of MJF memorabilia, and we make our way around to a mannequin of a red suit with a Burberry scarf, and the person filming reaches in the suit pocket, pulls out a picture that's cut in half of Adam Cole, and he puts the other piece to the picture, and it makes the picture of Adam Cole and MJF.
Mm-hmm.
People are obviously going nuts. The lights shut back
nuts.
off. I stood up.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was just pumped. I was really fucking excited. And what do you know? Adam Cole is fucking staring into oblivion as if fucking whatever by Our Lady Peace just came over the PA system. And you just hear the MJF theme song ring out. Everybody's going nuts, dude. And MJF walks down the ramp and is here. Makes his return at AEW Double or Nothing, man. That man is back.
Mm-hmm.
Way earlier than expected. Way earlier than expected, man. There were a lot of rumors saying that he had to be out for a year. We just heard that not too long ago.
Exactly.
But man, there was a lot of rumors going around. There was a lot of rumors going around regarding MJF. There were rumors that he was in talks for his return. There was rumors that he wasn't going to be back for a while. You know how you guys know how wrestling journalism is, but there was a lot of rumors going around, man. But he is back in the month of May. He is back here at Double or Nothing. He walks out there in full 2002 Triple H attire with the leather vest, or the denim vest covering up the leather jacket type look with the jeans and the boots.
Hell yeah.
So, very different version of MJF, right? Very, very different version of MJF. We're not getting the traditional MJF that we're normally used to getting in the suits and the Burberry scarf and,
All of that.
He comes out. He gets in the ring with Adam Cole, as Adam Cole is just looking stunned. And they share a hug. And MJF low blows Adam Cole as, notice, the Undisputed Kingdom was nowhere to be found.
No.
They were nowhere to be found. As Adam Cole was got low blowed by MJF. He falls on his knees, and MJF proceeds to pick him up and hit him with a brain buster, as if this dude did not just tell us that he was not cleared and he was still recovering.
And he ate that man with a brain buster. Dude, I am so sick and tired. Sick and fucking tired of injured people doing things in a ring. I'm so fucking sick of it, dude. I really am.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, I don't... Man. If Adam Cole is hurt, why is he out there taking any move?
Like, at all.
At all.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense, and it genuinely just goes to show how just utterly stupid this company can be sometimes. I don't know why he
Couldn't just ran away.
He could have ran away or hobbled away.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he can walk. You know what I mean? It took MJF a while to get to the ring. He had all the time in the world to fucking get out and escape through the crowd. He could have cost Roddy the match.
Yeah.
And been hunting down Adam Cole, similar to how fucking Drew McIntyre hunts down CM Punk on a weekly basis. You know what I mean? He could have did something like that. But no, instead, we have Adam Cole take a brain buster and get carried away. And I'm sorry. And this is also why you should not have had Adam Cole just get a brain buster and get carried out, because when MJF got his hands on Adam Cole, I wanted to see him beat the living shit out of this man.
Yeah.
Not just give him a brain buster.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I would have rather waited till Adam Cole was cleared
fine.
and just have him keep running away from MJF. So by the time MJF
Finally gets his hands on him, he's cleared and could beat the shit out of him. Literally. Well, like, I don't get it.
I thought that would have made a little more sense, in all honesty. I thought that would have made a lot more sense, just in terms of Adam Cole's health. You know, again, I'm sure he's close to being recovered. I'm sure he's there, but again, if the guy is not fucking fit, if the guy is injured in any regard, he should not be taking any sort of bump.
No, not in the slightest, dude. Not in the fucking slightest.
So, he tells Adam Cole, as Adam Cole's getting carried away by AEW officials and medicals and refs, he tells Adam Cole, while he's hobbling his bitch ass away, he just wants him to know that he completely took advantage of his trust, and that is something that is never going to happen again because I let my guard down. He says he let his guard down, and that will never happen again. He talked about how he is back, and none of those boys in the locker room have any idea what it's like to be him and have any idea what it's like to pretty much be the man.
Literally.
And he says, because unlike a lot of those boys in the locker room, I don't need a New Japan or a Vince McMahon. Because MJF made MJF.
Right.
Interesting. Throwing a lot of shots at the big three that Tony Khan signed, obviously, earlier this year.
Yeah.
With, Mercedes, Okada, and Will Ospreay. And, I mean, really, a lot of people in the locker room.
A lot of it. A
I'm
good
sure.
amount of them.
But, yes, he talked about how he's back. And like I said, he pretty much just talked about how, you know, he is back and he's the man in that locker room. And it really shows, man. It really shows. I missed, and I think a lot of people sorely missed MJF in AEW in general because of just you can sign all the big names, you can sign all the banger match wrestlers that you want. If you don't have a guy like MJF on your roster that's obviously a huge fucking cornerstone and a pillar to your brand, it severely hurts the show. And again, you can sign all the Shibatas and Ishiis and Tanahashis, and you can get all the guys to walk through the forbidden door that you want. Guys like MJF are guys that are important to your brand because he said this 2 years ago after this exact pay-per-view. He is one of the only guys in that locker room that can actually make you feel.
Mm-hmm. He really is.
Yes, and he is 27 years old. I mean,
Crazy.
Man, if you let a guy like him go,
You're fucked.
That is catastrophic to the company, man. That man is a gem, and Tony Khan better be very fucking lucky.
He wanted to resign.
Yes.
He could have very easily went to the other side, man, and been great, but he's stuck here, man. You're lucky.
Definitely. So, he says he doesn't need a New Japan or a Vince McMahon because MJF makes MJF. And then he eventually stumbles around to the Devil Mask. And he said also, speaking of this, I hate this thing. I hate this corny, stupid thing. I think people that wear masks are hiding. And I'm done hiding. I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of hiding. And yeah, basically, he said he's tired of hiding, he's tired of hiding, he's tired of being humble. He says, every time I see this mask, I think of how much I had to go through in 2023, and it makes me sick. I hate this stupid thing, as he spits on the mask, and he does the whole Ric Flair gimmick where he puts it on the ground, he starts stomping it, he gives it an elbow drop. He fucking spits a loogie on it and fucking throws it in the crowd.
Some fucking fat mark to catch. Probably not clean off it when he gets home.
Yeah, seriously. That one hurt me a little bit.
Yeah, I love that thing. That thing was cool as shit.
Dude, I fucking love the devil mask, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I love the devil mask. I have a shirt that has MJF and the devil mask. Half MJF, half the devil mask. Because I love that devil mask, dude. I really do. I really do. So that kind of sucked. I will admit. That kind of sucked. Just a little bit. But it is what it is, I guess. But man, that one was something, dude. That one was something. It sucks to see that mask go, but you know, since they did the whole story with the devil and stuff, I really did have a feeling that the mask would. He probably wouldn't wear the mask again after you know, Adam Cole
kind of took it from him.
Yeah. So he says another thing before I get out of here. As for my contract status, as if you dumb marks didn't get the hint. He says, sorry, no offense. As if you guys didn't get the hint. Cameraman, get ready. Turns around. He pulls up his jeans to reveal his calf. And there's a tattoo that says, bet on yourself with the casino chip and AEW in the middle of it. So he says, so if it's not painfully obvious, you might as well call me the Wolf of Wrestling because I'm not fucking going anywhere. As he gets up on the top rope and screams, as it looks as if the devil, he did throw in there the nobody's on the level of the devil.
He did.
So that was nice.
That was cool. I love hearing that.
I hope he keeps the devil nickname.
Mm-hmm.
Because, goddamn, that shit was just money.
That shit was.
The Wolf of Wrestling is alright.
I get it's a play of the Wolf of Wall Street type shit, so I get that.
Mm-hmm.
The shirt they released was pretty ass.
Yeah, it was horrible.
But there's potential there. There's potential.
There definitely is. What is do you know what the Wolf of Wall Street is?
It's a movie about a real life guy that was like, I never really watched the movie. It's kind of one of those film bro movies. Mm-hmm. Basically the whole point of the movie is a guy, he's kind of a piece of shit the whole movie. And the point of the movie is like, don't be like this guy. But most people that watch the movie want to be like that guy. But it's one of those movies where it like tells you not to be like that. Or like, hey, this is how a lot of people are. Don't be like this. So it's kind of hard to explain, but it's basically the gist of it. It's about a guy who like is like, super Wall Street type dude, rich asshole, cheating on his wife, shit like that. So it's basically a lesson of what not to be, in a way.
Definitely. That's interesting. But yeah, so MJF so shows the tattoo. He says, I'm not fucking going anywhere. The shirt they released was a little garbage.
It was pretty cheeks.
Again, for the Wolf of Wrestling, I would like to see something. I would have liked to see, I don't know, something with like a wolf on it or something.
You think?
Something along those lines, man. I would have really liked to see. But with the way all this is going, I honestly would not be shocked if we seen MJF get back together with Wardlow as babyfaces, the way that Wardlow's run in the Undisputed Kingdom is going.
I would like that. I think that's the best thing you could do with Wardlow and his company before he leaves at this point.
I agree. And it's something I think, at this point, are you reverting back? Obviously you are, but it was good stuff, and I think with those two, they can add a different dynamic together as baby faces. You know what I mean? But then again, I also kind of don't see that because Max talked about how he's not going to trust anybody ever again and how he let his guard down and that. So but I don't know. I don't know. I'm only saying that because I genuinely don't know what they do with Wardlow, because I feel like once Adam Cole is healthy, he's probably about numbered in that group.
Oh, fuck yeah. 100%.
And yeah, and I would like to see MJF kind of extend the hand and help him back up. And maybe we can get like an unlikely alliance there. But now that I'm thinking about it, if MJF said, you know, he's not going to let his guard down again, we probably won't see him in a tag team for a while.
Yeah, so it's tricky what they're going to do. But
Definitely.
It's interesting. I'm actually interested.
Definitely. So, yeah, MJF is back, and goddamn, I'm so happy to see him back. I really am. I'm so happy to see him back. I missed him very much
Oh, yeah.
on AEW television, and for the love of God, that man was sorely, sorely missed.
Oh, his presence was so fucking missed, dude. Now I'm actually excited for something on Dynamite. Like, crazy. I haven't been like that in months. And now guess who's back? MJF, and I'm excited for something on Dynamite. Look at that.
Definitely. So, Bullet Club Gold. Bullet Club Gold, man. Sorry. Bang Bang Gang.
Bullet Club board.
Versus Death Triangle for the Unified Trios Championships.
Hold on. Unified fucking Trios Championships when they're still coming out with fucking 9 individual fucking titles. Those pink fucks titles. The black and gold titles and the fucking ROH when they were unified. Get them a singular pair of 3 belts. Holy fuck, this looks like shit. Looks like shit. I hate it. God. Fucking Jay White's opening his jacket and you see 2 fucking belts like he's fucking some teenager on Disney Channel selling watches in his jacket. Like, dude, this shit looks like shit. I hate it.
I hate it so much.
Oh.
As for what I didn't hate, Death Triangle's entrance. Bro. They're doing their entrance. And they're, doing... I don't know why. Still don't, to this day, don't know why Penta's in the middle.
No, he shouldn't be, but...
Penta's in the middle. Ray Phoenix is off to the side. And Pac is off by the other tunnel. Bro, fucking Ray Phoenix runs up and fucking almost slips on his ass. It was hilarious.
Bro, goes to stop and just...
Dude.
Bro.
So funny.
That shit was hilarious, man.
I was dying laughing, dude. I was dying laughing. As for the match, it was honestly nothing special. Pac was hit with a DDT and started like convulsing. He was doing the twitch cell. He was doing the twitch cell, and the referee's trying to check on him, and Jay White's just stepping on his head. So I mean, I'm sure they knew it was a work, but while I was watching it, I was like,
And then fucking MJF, Jay White just goes and fucking stomps his head. I'm like, oh, okay, they're just pulling a Brian here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The commentators were referring to the Blade Runner, Jay White's finisher, the Blade Runner, as the Switchblade. Tony Schiavone, I don't know what he was on tonight.
That man was on that fucking Excalibur timing.
Dude.
Fuck.
He was calling the Blade Runner the Switchblade.
The Switchblade. No, that's the fucking guy, you idiot.
Fucking God, man.
What is with this commentary, bro?
They gotta do something.
They gotta do something, bro. Call Morrow? I don't fucking know, bro. Should have called him fucking 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know how they didn't jump on that.
Jump on a lot of things.
No. Yeah, exactly. The match goes on. It's really nothing spectacular. It was okay at best. Um, Juice Robinson, Pac had the upper hand on Jay White, and then Juice Robinson came out for the distraction. He came out and distracted Pac, which then led Pac to being hit with the Switchblade.
The Switchblade.
Pac was hit with a Blade Runner, and such a cool name for a finisher. One of the best finisher names in the entire business, and you fuck it up.
They sure as hell know how to do that, man. The Switchblade. Good lord.
That would be like Michael Cole referring to Sister Abigail as the Eater of Worlds.
Like, dog, come on, bro.
Juice Robinson comes out. He returns to help Bullet Club Gold defeat Death Triangle in, like I said, what was a just very meh match. It was okay at best. It was okay at best. It really didn't get me, jumping out of my seat or anything like that. But it wasn't bad, It was what it was. But somehow, some way, the hardest or the best part from the whole screen time this match got was fucking Rey Fenix almost falling on his ass. That was hilarious.
Literally, that's the only thing I really remember. Match kind of just happened, dude. It was one of the matches I would not have put on the show.
No,
because it was fucking pointless. You genuinely had a better shot of keeping the Bang Bang Gang off the fucking show and using them at Forbidden Door. I think they could have been better used at Forbidden Door against a trio from a different company.
Against, I don't know, Bullet Club?
But no, they were on this show for no fucking reason, and it wasted one of the waste of time on this show. One of the many.
Why? Why is Jay White on this brand?
Why is he on this company?
And why are the Gun Club... Why should they ever be considered as Bullet Club alumni?
Bullet Club. The Gun Club. Those two fucking nobodies. Fucking... another version of the Best Friends. So many people in AEW are just all the same. Just guys. Best Friends. Gun Club. Fucking Kingdom. Just two guys. That's all they fucking are, is just two guys. We are two guys, and we have more fucking charisma than all of those six combined.
Butcher and Blade, Top Flight.
Just
Who
guys.
are they?
They're just guys. I'm not saying you gotta fucking dress up like the tax man, but fucking have something to you.
Yeah.
Fuck. They're just guys. Just dudes. Dudes with no attitude because they're fucking boring.
Very, 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 God, I think all the time about how much Jay White probably just regrets so hard
He has to.
not signing with WWE in 2023.
He should have.
I know it may have seemed like the right decision to sign with AEW because of the power struggle
I would have took that bet.
between Triple H and Vince, but man, I would have really...
Because the people, well, the wrestlers that chose AEW at the time didn't fail to realize you could always bounce back from a Vince McMahon horrible booking, contract. You could bounce back. Unless you're ascensioned, you can bounce back. And it's very hard to be ascensioned. You know what I mean?
Especially in today's day and age.
Exactly.
Everybody follows you.
Everybody knows. Everybody understands what's going on backstage with you. So, it's just like, it would have been worth the risk, dude. And the risk would have fucking paid off, man. God damn.
Because he would have went to WWE and either been treated amazing or he would have been treated like shit.
Or people would have loved him more.
And people would have felt bad for him. Tony Khan would have got him and ate that shit up because he was an ex-WWE guy. And he stole one of the best professional wrestlers from WWE.
Should have went to WWE, man.
So either way, 9 times out of 10, WWE is the best way to go first.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It is. It's just the harsh reality. Unless your name is MJF or fucking Darby Allin, 9 times out of 10, WWE is probably the best place to go. Because shit like this happens. Yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. But yeah, Juice Robinson's back with Bullet Club. I honestly don't think it's really going to enhance what they offer much more. They don't really offer much as it is. It's just going to be another guy that's annoying and helping them flaunt around 9 titles in a bat.
That's all it's going to be.
So it's nice to see him back. I'm glad that he recovered well.
Yeah.
But, you know, is it really going to enhance or add to the television or the act?
No.
I wasn't a fan of Bullet Club when he was there. I'm not a fan of the group now.
No, I forgot about his involvement in that group, to be honest.
Yeah.
I really forgot he was like a fake. And he's back. So, I mean, again, good for him that he's back, but what's it going to do for anybody?
Yeah, so Death Triangle lose, and the commentators did even mention, I'm sure they're going to get another crack because of what happened tonight. So I'm sure we're going to get another match just to extend the feud because we are creatively bankrupt. And, I mean, in terms of, you know, what they got going as a story, they have something. It's not good, but they can build on it maybe and see if it goes anywhere. But it probably won't, to be honest. But they started with something, you know. I mean, them, you know, attacking Pac again. It was a story. It wasn't a good fucking story, but it was something, I guess. But I don't know. Nothing will probably come from this. Probably just another one-off match, and then Bullet Club's gonna go on to face. I don't know. I really don't fucking know.
Since it's Forbidden Door, they're probably gonna go on to face Bullet Club. I would fucking hope so.
Maybe they'll face the House of Torture.
House of Torture, or the House of Blood, or technically House of Brood, because I guess WWE only trademarked Edge and didn't trademark anything else around Edge. Didn't trademark Rated R, Superstar, Brood, none of it. So, I mean, it was fucking Brood on the man's Trons.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't fucking trademark it, so get ready. Bang Bang Gang versus Brood. Money.
I don't know about money.
I don't know what money. It might be fucking...
I mean, Monopoly money.
but it's gonna be Tony Khan money.
Tony Khan money, man. That's that chat board money. That Reddit money. That chat GPT money or whatever it is.
I don't know if you want the Reddit money.
Whatever he's doing. Maybe he's hanging out on Reddit or something. I don't know. But next.
Well, it's actually his dad's money, so not really his. But I would like his dad's money. So I'm here, man. If you ever need, you love your son spending your money, man. If you ever want to add to those funds, we're right here, bro. We're right here.
Yeah. If you ever, Mr. Shad, if you ever want anybody else to help you run through that money, please give me a call.
Give me a call. I'll do it, no problem, dog. I got you.
I got you. So,
yeah.
Yes, the next match, Timeless Tony Storm versus Serena Deeb. This match was pretty good. Man. It was kind of just your traditional wrestling match, as Serena Deeb does very well. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy other than it just being a really good match. And just a very solid match for the Double or Nothing pay-per-view. And yeah, so I believe Serena Deeb got a women's title shot 2 years ago at Double or Nothing, if I'm not mistaken.
So.
If it was against Thunder Rosa, I'm pretty sure.
I'm almost positive.
But yeah, so Toni Storm ended up beating her. I believe it took two Storm Zeros.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was it, man. That was it. So Toni Storm retains as she continued. I honestly thought we were going to get like some sort of Jamie Hayter at the end of this match, but I'm assuming they're just going to return her closer to All In.
I'm assuming. I could... Is there a pay-per-view between Forbidden Door and All In? I don't think so. I don't think they have a show in between those two. I really don't.
Let me see.
Because they're... Which they also announced, by the way, that they're going to have the Owen Cup soon, and the winner of the Owen Cup gets a title shot at All In. So, I would assume, and judging by... We got the old image of their dates, and no. So, there isn't a pay-per-view. So, I could see her returning at Forbidden Door, actually.
Yeah.
So, it's interesting.
I don't know if I trust Tony Khan with building something interesting from June all the way to August.
That's true. She'll return on a Dynamite in the summer.
Yeah, I was going to say, she'll probably return on a Dynamite after...
Forbidden Door.
Yeah, probably sometimes after Forbidden Door. But yeah, man, so yeah, Toni Storm beats Serena Deeb, and yeah, what was honestly just something that, you know, they tried for a story. It was just a very lackluster story. It was Serena Deeb's dream of being AEW World Champ, and Tony thought she was some sort of charity case, I guess.
It was alright, I guess.
Nothing to sink your teeth into, like most of the AEW stories. They say it's a story, but it's absolutely nothing you can sink your teeth into, and it's just a one-time blow-off match.
Exactly. It's a basic children's book story, man. I want some Game of Thrones level shit. And you're giving me Dr. Seuss over here. But, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Definitely. Speaking of it is what it is.
I fucking wish it wasn't it is what it is.
OC. Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta. This was a banger of all bangers. Sir K was going nuts during this match, may I say. Go ahead and tell him.
You know what, guys? I was going real crazy on the pizza we were eating at the fucking time, man. Genuinely, I didn't look up much at all during this match. Want to know why? I didn't look up. Not only was Orange Cassidy on the television, but the worst version of him was also on the television when Trent Beretta, and they had to face each other. It's like... you laughing at. It's like getting Jinder Mahal in a match.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of just a mid-ass fucking person. A lot of them. In WWE, Jinder Mahal versus Curtis Axel. Fucking random mid person. Just nothing. Two people that you feel nothing about, that I feel nothing about, facing each other. Fucking blows, dude. Again, they might have put on a halfway decent match. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Okay, good, because I didn't pay attention. I was just eating the pizza. But, fuck, dude. Like, why is Trent on my screen, bro? Why is Trent on my screen? I don't understand. Although, I think this is it for the Trent singles run, dude. I genuinely think after this, they're gonna get back together. It's the only... You can't lose twice to the guy you turned heel against and just move on from that.
In the same fucking way.
You just lose.
He lost via roll-up.
Like a bitch.
I believe he lost via roll-up on Dynamite a couple weeks ago. If my memory serves me correctly. I mean, Dynamites have been shit, so excuse me if I'm fucking wrong. But, no. The match was nothing special.
No.
The match is never fucking anything special with fucking Orange Cassidy or Trent Beretta.
Let alone those two versus each other. What the fuck? It's like putting a snail against a snail. What the fuck? Like, bro. It's like giving me fucking Dayquil and NyQuil at the same fucking time. It's horrible.
Orange Cassidy beats Trent via roll-up in a very just shit match. And again, what the fuck does this have any business on Double or Nothing for? Any business on the show?
No.
This has no business on their fucking biggest pay-per-view of the year. Or their second biggest pay-per-view of the year. Whatever. Trent loses, and Orange Cassidy just continues to lay in the ring and take a fucking nap as if, you know, he didn't roll him up conscious. He just laid down after he rolled him up and took a nap. And Trent is just sitting on the ring apron. He walks up the side of the ramp towards, like, you know, where the fucking losers go. Where the losers walk backstage. He walks up the ramp, or, through the side of the ramp. Renee walks up to him as Rocky Romero jumps down, and he's saying, "Hey, man, what's wrong? What's wrong, man? You alright?"
You alright?
I don't fucking know. I just lost to Orange Cassidy.
I know you were fucking sitting in the back with a headset next to Tony Khan. You know why I'm not fucking happy. What?
Renee asks him, what's going through your head? And he just says, no, I'm done. As he walks through the crowd.
Boy, I hope so.
Oh, I'm fucking saying.
Like, what are you done with? What are you done with? What do you do from here? You're already the heel. This is what you do when you're turning heel. Not when you turned heel and lost twice. What do? You do nothing. You wanna know why? 'Cause you suck. You're not special. Just get off my TV, bro. Please.
Absolutely nothing special at all about this match.
No.
Nothing special about the ending. They tried to fucking play it up like this was some sort of cinema, going down right before our very eyes with the dramatic walkout and whatnot. But no, this wasn't. This wasn't hitting at all.
No.
This was not hitting at all. This was meant absolutely nothing to majority of the people watching the show. And let's just say you wanted to actually go somewhere with a Trent Beretta heel turn. You not only shot yourself in the leg a couple weeks ago on Dynamite, here was the final blow. You shot yourself in the fucking head here, and this guy's never gonna be anything. I don't even know why we wasted valuable TV time on this pointless fucking heel turn. That will go nowhere.
Literally, already has no stake in the future, man. Just give up. Just give up. It's okay to just give up. So frustrating, dude.
Valuable spot.
Literally, it's valuable time you could have cut from this show, and you wasted it with this.
Just for Orange Cassidy to beat this dude again.
For nothing.
It is as if this could not get any worse.
Boy, does it get worse. Boy, does it get fucking worse. What the fuck is this fucking match? Hook, Shitbata, and Chris Jericho. Go away. Chris Jericho, go away.
Oh, man.
Dude, what was this, bro? Guess what? Guess what was the first thing that Hook did in this match was? You'll never guess.
Let me guess. It was a... Was it a suplex?
Wow. I don't. How'd you guess that one?
I don't know. He never does them.
No, never, dude. It's not like that's all he did in his fucking match, because that's all he ever fucking does in his match. What is it? What was his match? I don't remember anything from this fucking match. I don't. I really fucking don't. I just remember it happened, and I fucking didn't care. Why was this on television? Why was this on pay-per-view? You had to pay $50 to be able to watch this match. I am owed $50 for having to watch this fucking match. Get the fuck out of my face, dude. What the fuck is this? The fuck?
Literally the funniest part about this whole match was our buddy's reaction to finding out that Big Cass's name is Big Bill.
It's Big Bill. which, by the way, when Chris Jericho came out, they said Chris Jericho accompanied by Big Bill. And guess who didn't accompany him out in that entrance? Big Bill. He didn't even come out until later in the match. What the fuck?
Absolutely made no fucking sense whatsoever right there. But as for the match itself, this was such a corny fucking gimmick match that tried to end in the most serious way possible, and it fell flat in every which way.
It was the classic AEW, dude.
Classic.
They
fucking
did it for money.
Jericho's bringing dice into the match as a weapon, and then we just start getting typical Hook with his God. This guy needs to go to the fucking performance center, dude.
He needs it so bad. I'm sick of the suplexes.
I'm so tired of seeing this man just do a suplex. Him and Shibata were having a suplex off onto the dice. Then they start hitting each other with kendo sticks.
Oh, I forgot about this part.
As Tony Schiavone, I believe it. Was it Tony?
I think it was Tony.
Jericho is hitting... They're all standing in a circle. They all have kendo sticks. Jericho's hitting Shibata and Hook with kendo sticks. And they're no-selling them. Tony Schiavone says, Jericho must have a fake kendo stick.
And then those two start beating the shit out of Chris Jericho. And he's, selling the fuck out of it. May I ask this question? What in the fuck is a fake kendo stick? All the kendo sticks used in wrestling are fake kendo sticks. If you were hit by a real fucking kendo stick, you would break bones. Because it's fucking wood. A wrestling kendo stick is those little thin pieces of wood they tape together to make the noise and the slap and the red mark. They're all... What is a fake wrestling kendo stick? How? What was that? Can you explain what it was made out of and how it was made? To be a fake fucking kendo stick. That has got to be some of the dumbest shit I had to ever fucking watch and hear. A fake kendo stick.
And it gets worse, because before this they say, it looks like Jericho has a special kendo stick. So Jericho made himself a fake special kendo stick. He made himself a kendo stick that doesn't work. To hit Shibata and Hook with.
How does it not work? Bamboo wood, you know what I mean, Logan, but the wrestling kendo sticks aren't just a piece of bamboo. Like how you actually have in a real dojo.
It's a gimmick stick.
It's a gimmick stick. They they cut it in those little lines so it makes the slap. And it doesn't fucking break your bones when they hit you with it.
It's enough to hurt, but it's not enough to actually fucking break you in half.
So how do you take something that's technically already the fake version of the real thing and make a fake version of that thing? What the fuck was it made out of? Foam? Because it was literally just a normal kendo stick. Just painted black.
Jericho grabbed his special kendo stick, followed by 20 seconds later, he must have a fake kendo stick. Are you fucking serious?
They are all using fake kendo sticks, you stupid fuck. That's the point of the fucking weapon. Oh my god, dude, dude, why? Dude, fucking blew my mind, bro. What the fuck was that? A fake fucking kendo stick. Fuck, and Tony Khan's a fake fucking booker, but fuck.
This was such a stupid, gimmicky match. It was so fucking stupid. It had no business being on this card. There was an interference from Big Bill as Hook had the red rum in, about to win the match. He hit the Empire Elbow and then put Hook on the outside to chokeslam him through the table. And Hook countered with, what do you know, a T-bone suplex.
Man loves them T-bones, man.
I'm so fucking tired. I fucking hate you.
What?
Man loves those T-bones.
I was just gonna say, I wonder what he gets from Texas Roadhouse. I wonder.
Oh my fucking god,
Could
dude.
I get the T-bone? It's like fucking movie fucking does, dude.
Every fucking time Hook does a suplex, they say, every time, pick up on it, you guys. Every fucking time he does a suplex, they go, man, he reminds me just of his dad. Is that the only thing his fucking dad taught him how to do? Is that the only thing whoever trained him taught him how to do?
I fucking think so, man. Because that's the only thing he knows. He can do a suplex. Oh, whoop-de-fucking do.
Fucking forget about fucking Brock Lesnar owning Suplex City. It's Hook.
Yeah, that's all he fucking does, man. Man's the mayor, the governor, and the fucking president of the fucking city, man. Holy shit. God, get this man in WWE, please, for the love of God.
If Brock Lesnar's run was up, he just became the creepy iMessage guy. My God.
Creepy message guy.
He reminds me just of his dad.
Well,
Does he?
And if that's all his dad did, I hope he doesn't remind me of his fucking dad. I hope he's a better wrestler than his fucking dad. Logan, I hate you, bro. Just know that. I love you, but I hate you.
God. This was so stupid, man. I absolutely hated this thing's existence on tonight's show. Yeah, Big Bill got T-bone suplexed through the table on the outside, which he missed the table leg by like this. He missed being impaled by the table leg by like this much.
That man was genuinely almost impaled. I say it all the time. I said it like 30 times tonight while watching this fucking pay-per-view. Somebody is going to fucking die in this fucking company.
And then, speaking of death, speaking of fucking death,
Pure death.
I died a little on the inside. Fucking Shit Bada has the...
Shit, bottom.
He has his maneuver in, his submission machine in, or his submission move in, I mean. And a guy wearing all black and a lucha mask comes out. Bell. Yesterday, we were talking about acts we hate in AEW, and I said then, I can't think of any right now, other than obviously like the Undisputed Kingdom and all them. And the Best Friends, just acts I can't stand on AEW.
Here's another one.
Here's one I really can't fucking stand. So this guy's attacking Shit Bada, and he takes his luchador mask off, and I knew who it was.
Mm-hmm.
The guy under the mask was fucking Brian fucking Keith.
And of course, commentary, all I hear is, oh, Chris Jericho paid Brian Keith for a bounty. Dude, that made me want to end my life. Right then and there. I wanted to end it. Dude, what do I always say? The thing I hate most about a reason for anything in wrestling. Money.
It's a horrible.
Do not give a fuck about how much a person is making on TV. Or off TV, to be honest. But especially on TV. If your on TV goal is money, and you're not MJF, I don't give a fuck about you. Because MJF, yeah, obviously he always mentions, money and whatnot as like his ultimate goal. But we know that he's a mark at the end of the day in his heart, and he wants to put on good shit. You know what I mean? So he gets the pass with that shit. But dude, when your gimmick is that you do stuff for money, I hate you. I hate you. I hate the way that you walk, talk, and fucking exist. Because when the Butcher and the Blade were those mercenaries that only did things for money, and anytime they wanted to win the title is because it made you more money, I didn't give a fuck about them. Because I don't give a fuck about how much money they make. Brian Keith, he did it for the bounty. What?
Dax used to say this shit all the time. I want to win the AEW championship so I could get more money for my wife and my daughter.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, at the end of the day, I do not give a fuck about the money you are making. Yeah, as a champ, you make more money. That's what champion does. If you have more of that, money guy gimmick, that's acceptable. As a throwaway reason in there. But when that's your whole thing, I fucking hate you. And I hate Brian Keith.
For example, when Swerve won the AEW title, nobody ever in the existence of fucking AEW fans was thinking to themselves, man, I'm so happy that Swerve gets to make more money as AEW World Champion. No, we're just happy that Swerve got the accolade because the guy fucking deserves it, and he fucking busted his ass to get here, and we know what he's been through to get here.
That's why we cared.
Nobody sits back at the end of the day and goes, man, I'm so happy Swerve makes championship wages now.
No, I'm so happy Roman can just feed his entire family tree for like 10 decades. Like, yeah, that's good. Good for him. You know what I mean? That's the dream. But, like, I don't give a fuck. It's like watching a movie. I'm watching a movie, and fucking Thanos' goal is just to get some bands. Would Thanos be cool if that was his goal? No, it wouldn't fucking be. Dude, I hate that. I hate that shit. Fucking hated it. Hated the Brian. He's here to collect the bounty. I fucking hate you. I think that one was an Excalibur line. It sounds like an Excalibur line.
It very well sounds like an Excalibur line.
He's here for the bounty. Put on his head by Chris Jericho. Don't give a fuck, dude. You know what bounty? You know whose head I want a bounty on? Tony Khan. Put a fucking bounty on his head. But garbage. Whole match was garbage. Ending was garbage. Story's fucking dog shit, and it's gonna continue to be fucking dog shit.
I fucking hate the AEW existence of Brian Keith.
He sucks.
This guy is one of the worst fucking acts. He takes off the fucking luchador mask like people are there to see him. He's fucking looking around all angry, and everybody in the crowd sitting on their fucking hands. Bro, don't nobody give a fuck about you.
Hey, dude, all 6,000 people don't give a fuck about you, bro. I'm sorry.
No reaction.
No. Why would they react? What are they reacting to?
I'd be sitting on my fucking hands if I was in the MGM Grand and seen a big reveal on the second biggest pay-per-view of the year be fucking Brian Keith. Dude is ass.
Dude sucks, dude. Bro, you mentioned it yesterday. We're here today. Mine's a little fresh with AEW. Let me try to get this list in, bro. Brian Keith, don't care for, don't like. Gun Club, don't care for, don't like. For me, personally, you know what? I'll keep Juice off that list. I don't care for Juice, but I don't mind the guy at the same time. So I'll keep him off the list right now. Best Friends. Boy, best friends times 10. Rocky Romero, him too. Um, I have to put Orange Cassidy on there. He shouldn't be on that list because he has the talent, but he is on that list. Orange Cassidy, the Kingdom. Those fucking two boar fucks.
I wouldn't put the whole group on.
No, because
yeah,
just those two. There's Brian Keith. I'm gonna have to do it. I know Twitter will hate me for this one, but one of the guys in this match here, man, Shibata. He's just a guy, dude. He's just a guy that's a good wrestler.
He's the wrestler.
He's the wrestler. He is so boring. His nickname is his job title. The fuck out of here, dude. He's on that fucking list. Who did we see tonight, man? Who was here tonight? I think of all the other matches. Oh, Lucha Bros. Lucha Bros. They're on that list too for me, man. So, man, I liked them at first. I liked them. But man, the more we saw of them, and they're just slobs in the ring, dude. I can't.
Slobs.
They're just slobs in the ring, dude. At the end of the day, Lucha Bros are on the Alex Oberhantes.
Oh, yeah.
He is on the fucking list, dude. Pretty big list, man. Pretty big list, but
Dark
Order, they made that list, which man, that's an evil thing to say, but it is true. They made that list.
I love them when they were with Brody Lee.
Oh, they were so amazing.
I love the dynamic he had with them.
And then, obviously, they lost that dynamic because we lost Brody King, and they kept
Brody
that dynamic.
Lee.
Brody Lee. Fuck, I'm sorry, Brody.
Pretty
King.
sure we've seen him tonight.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Malachi almost lost him, but we
He
didn't.
almost. Technically, he did lose him. Technically,
Oh yeah.
he did lose. So technically, we're going to see the aftermath of that if Tony Khan's going to keep his word. But yeah, I have dyslexia. Mr. Brody King did not mean that. That was the dyslexia talking, not me. But who else? That's basically the main list as of right now. Maybe come Wednesday I might be able to tweet out some more names. I might just tweet out a massive list on Wednesday of just names in AEW, and you guys will know what it means. But yeah, so many people I can't stand it. Shibata and Brian Keith are among the many.
Dude, the reveal, if you can even call it a fucking reveal, of Brian Keith was one of the most piss-poor things I've ever seen in my entire life from an AEW reveal. That absolutely made me want to vomit.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about. And I feel like we'll get to this point. If it's not already here, I feel like this guy's going to end up joining the learning tree.
I feel like it.
I think he is. And
what a shit group.
I genuinely think Chris Jericho's plan is to kill as much talent as he possibly can, because he's done a really good job at doing that in AEW.
I feel so bad for Big Bill. He's good, dude.
Forget about Big Bill, bro. Look at every fucking single person that's been in a faction with him.
LAX.
Jake Hager. Where the fuck is Jake Hager? Fucking Santana and Ortiz aren't even a team anymore. They don't like each other anymore because of their shit booking. Fucking Sammy Guevara is on like his 68th suspension. Coming back from it soon. That's another fucking tag team that AEW went to shit with. Look at like LAX and Private Party. Two teams that are great. Not even a team anymore.
Literally.
And for no reason.
For no reason.
Because of bad booking.
Because they don't know how to book them. Insane.
Okay, let's keep going down the list. I think that was it for the Inner Circle. Let's look at the fucking Jericho Appreciation Society.
2.0.
2.0. One of the guys was hanging out with Daniel Garcia. The other guy was in a love angle with Ruby Soho. And ended up getting her pregnant in the middle of a feud with Saraya and her brother. Daniel Garcia, Tony Khan wanted to treat this guy like he was the best thing since sliced bread to get this man to re-up on his contract.
Yeah,
Either he did or he didn't. I don't know if he if he did and Tony Khan just stopped using him,
I wouldn't be shocked.
where the fuck has he been in the last 2 months? We haven't seen this dude consistently on television since Revolution. 3 months ago.
And it's the Double or Nothing review.
Who else was in the fucking Jericho Appreciation Society? Oh, Jake Hager. Yeah, I think that's everybody. He's Anna Jay and Ty Conti.
Is Ty Conti injured? Oh no, she was pregnant.
Yeah, she's coming back soon.
I'm sure she's coming back soon.
Nothing.
Anna Jay is a rare sight on TV.
Yeah, and when it is, she's losing.
Oh,
Dan Garcia was on Collision.
Poor guy.
Again, I ask, where the fuck has he been in the last 2 months?
Because Collision nor Rampage do not count as television. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to all you little Tony Khan buddies. But, Collision does not fucking matter. What?
Dude, for the fucking love of God, man. Now Big Bill and Brian Keith. Fucking Brian Keith hasn't even fucking had anything to his name as it is already. And a group with Jericho, I can assure you, will propel him nowhere.
And propel him nowhere but down. Further down.
Jericho has done good work in AEW for himself, but the people he's been in a group with has a track record of not helping out in the slightest.
No.
And it shows. Painfully shows. Yeah. And Big Bill, it's not going to do anything for him. Brian Keith, it's not going to do anything for him. And it hasn't worked anyways.
Anything.
And everybody wanted this guy fucking signed.
For no reason.
By the grace of God. I have no idea why. Everybody wanted him signed as if he was some sought-after talent.
He's not.
There's nothing to him. You could tell. You can tell which guys are special and which guys are not special. He's not fucking special.
Not at all.
And this and again, Chris Jericho's done some great work in AEW.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This shit is dog shit ass. Like, bro. This is some of the worst shit I've ever had to fucking watch from it. Like, it's like unbelievably bad, bro. Like, it's so bad. Like, what are we watching? The For the World title. What the fuck is the For the World title, you idiot? Ugh, I hate it. I fucking hate it.
I know he thinks this is really going to draw heat because people hate him, and, you know, he obviously was going for the Def Rebel type theme song to draw heat.
Mm-hmm.
He was going for just the delusional guy that, you know, everybody hates me, so I'm going to act delusional like everybody likes me, but it just isn't sticking. And this is consistently one of the worst things on AEW television, and I love Chris, I really do. I think he was instrumental for AEW, and I think he was needed for AEW to get off the ground, and it sucks that I have to say this, but I think it's about time we either take a long break, or I think it's time we pack this thing up, man.
I think it's time to pack it up, and at the end of the day, you don't want to pack it up with the learning tree, because that's like fucking... That's a horrible way to pack it up, man. So what I would say is take a big break, dude. Take a big break from TV for like 2 fucking years. Come back, do one little last run.
I don't know about that. That man about to be arthritic when he comes back.
Yeah, that's true.
maybe like a year or 9 months.
Year or 9 months. Come back, do one last run, and hang him up, dude, because he just can't keep up. He was able to keep up for more years than he should have at the end of the day.
Man was doing... I mean, sports entertainer Chris Jericho was doing really good stuff.
That was really fucking good shit, man.
Oh, yeah, but honestly, dude, I would kind of do what John Cena's doing now. Take a year break, or like I said, just take like a 9-month break. come back
do
and
something.
let's get this show on the road and wrap this up, because man, it's to the point, man, where there's honestly just too many
Things going on.
older guys in AEW, and there's nothing against being old, but it's the thing of there's older guys that are taking really fucking valuable spots. This spot tonight could have went to a Daniel Garcia match. This could have went to a Hook match that's not a gimmick fucking fuckfest. This could have went to anybody else, but these kind of things have to get taken up by Chris Jericho, and it's not helping the company as it did 5 years ago, and that's okay. We appreciate Chris. We love Chris. AEW's not here without Chris, but it's just the harsh truth. I think it's time for him to genuinely think about starting to pack it up.
I think it is, man.
Yeah. This sucked. This absolutely sucked. I hated this. Brian Keith absolutely made me want to fucking shoot myself in the face. And yeah, Chris Jericho beat Shibata covered in a fucking trash can.
I mean, that's symbolism.
So yeah, I don't know. And as if this could not get any fucking worse.
We get the most pointless. Like, listen, I get you want Mox on this show. I get it. 5-year anniversary. His debut is goated, dude. It really is one of the most goated debuts.
Love it.
He's wearing the jacket, which was super fucking dope. Why wasn't he in something else? Maybe you could have, if, like we said, stop using injured people. You could have not used Darby Allin in the main event. Daniel Bryan's, I don't know, in a fucking faction with this guy, he would have been perfect for it. And it would be logical for Bryan to pick Mox because he's already been in the same type of match twice. Wouldn't you want that? But no, you wasted on this. The dumbest, an eliminator match. Not only are you putting an eliminator match on a pay-per-view.
What?
No.
Tony Khan says he's interested in bringing mixed tag titles to the company.
For what? Who the fuck is gonna win mixed tag titles?
Ty and Sammy. Ruby and Angelo. Adam Cole and Britt Baker. Brody King and Julia Hart.
They're not even a couple.
But they're in the same faction.
I don't give a fuck. Hopefully he was just saying that to some dork that asked a question. He's like, okay, yeah, I'm interested in bringing
Adam Copeland and Beth Copeland.
I'll just end it all, bro. I will go find them in public, meet them, shake their hand, and end my life in front of them for having me watch that. But that sounds garbage, and I hope he was just saying that to be nice to whatever dumbass reporter, probably a 12-year-old, because they have 12-year-olds in those fucking things for some reason, that asked that question, man. But that is fucking stupid. But back to what I was saying, you put a fucking eliminator match on pay-per-view. You made me pay $50 to watch at the end of the day, what ended up being the most pointless match on the show. An eliminator match where the dude that was going to get the eliminator opportunity lost. So he just doesn't get the title match.
No.
Like, dumbest shit ever. Should have just put Mox in Darby's spot in Anarchy in the arena and called it a day. You really should have, dude. Because what the fuck was it? Waste of pay-per-view time. Such a waste.
Bro,
fuck.
You made us pay $50 to see if Takeshita can try to get a world title match.
And he failed.
And he fucking failed. Like Sir K mentioned, dude, I love seeing Jon Moxley wear the original jacket that he wore. He even went back up the ramp that he
initially
went down for his debut, which I loved. I thought it was awesome stuff.
And they did a cool, like, fucking highlight, I don't know, I guess it was a crane shot. When Mox first came out of the tunnel, there's just a big crane shot of him just standing there surrounded by people. That was dope. You know, that was real dope, man. I love seeing him on this show, dude. I do. But in this, he's garbage.
No, it really was. It really, really was. Yeah, this match in no way, shape, or form should a fucking eliminator match ever be on pay-per-view. And since Takeshita lost anyway, why didn't you just make this a title match?
Yeah.
If Mox was just gonna beat him anyway,
Just
at least it would have had a little more importance.
been actually for the title, and not just a shot to win the title that he fucking lost. I don't get it. Just a complete waste of time. That's all this was.
It really was. It was a complete waste of time, and it was a complete waste of time. They were playing up to Moxley's taped shoulder for the match, and Takeshita, towards the end, would slide in a steel chair to use it, and as he slid in the ring, he had his face over the chair, and Jon Moxley curb stomped him, hit him with a paradigm shift, and got Takeshita out of here. Takeshita, yet again, loses on AEW television, man, as... Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what... I don't know what they're doing with him, man. I really
no
don't.
clue.
I fully expected him to lose this match, though, man. I mean, it's been obvious for a while that Tony Khan really doesn't give a flying fuck about Konosuke Takeshita at all.
No, he doesn't. He's a match mark. He'll have a good match every once in a while, and that's about it.
Definitely. Definitely, man. So, that was that. The TNT Championship barbed wire steel cage match. Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black. Question for all you people. Maybe you guys know. If my memory serves me correctly,
Well,
is this Malachi Black's first singles match on a pay-per-view?
I believe it is.
Because if he has had one,
I don't remember it at all.
I do not remember. I'm pretty sure this is his first singles match. Let me see.
Because I really don't remember him having a singles match on pay-per-view. Because really the only other feud I remember is Cody's, and that was all just Dynamite matches. Because I just remember the image of the fucking boots in the fucking ring on Dynamite. I really don't think at least I really don't remember, man. At least I really do not fucking remember another one.
Yeah, this was.
Wow.
This was his first AEW pay-per-view singles match.
This man, what, signed in 2021?
Yep. He's
And
been signed to the company for 3 years.
And this is his first fucking singles match on a pay-per-view. Fucking 3 years in. God. Fucking Tony Khan.
And of course, this match is not taking place because of Adam Copeland or because of Malachi Black. This match is taking place because Adam Copeland is in it.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm sure Adam wanted to work with Malachi because they've been good friends since he came back in WWE.
Literally.
Yikes.
God.
Man. Oh, he was a part of the Fatal 4. What was that? 2022. Was that? It might have been 2021. Was that the one where it was like Clark Connor versus Pac versus Malachi versus Miro? Because we were at that one.
Was that the one for the
All Atlantic title.
Yeah, I think that was that was for like the first person to win that title.
Yeah. Oh, no, wait. When was the... Wait, no. Yeah, no, that was 2022.
Yeah, that was.
Wait, 2021. Yeah, no, yeah, well, yeah, you're right. It was 2022. Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Crazy,
My
man.
year's all fucked up. Yeah, that's right. It was 2022. Yes, we were there for that. I remember that. Oh, wow. So this match was not only for the TNT Championship, but if Copeland won, Brody and Buddy had to bend the knee to him, and if Black won, Copeland had to bend the knee to the house. Yeah, and like I said, if Copeland won, he said that Brody and Buddy had to bend the knee to the House of Blood. The House of Blood.
Dude, Edge is such a dork, dude, and he thinks he's so badass. I love it. I love it, dude.
I don't know what that man got going on, to be honest, but okay, the House of Blood it is. Whatever floats his boat, I guess, but this match was very good.
It was.
It was a very good match. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the use of barbed wire. I enjoyed mostly everything. I enjoyed mostly everything of what of what they did. I enjoyed mostly everything of what they did, man. Yeah, like I said, a lot of just barbed wire stuff for the bulk of the match. Table spots and whatnot. This man, rated R Adam.
Oh, Cope, as he prefers to be called.
There was a spot in this match where he does a off the top of the cage elbow drop, where this man jumped all the way down. Fucking Edge. He jumped all the way down, landed on his feet first, and then hit basically an elbow drop just standing up.
Ugh.
Holy shit.
He could have decimated his legs, bro. That looked horrible. Turned his legs into fucking glass.
Dude, that looked so bad. And what made it even worse was at the end of the match, this man was hobbling around. They somehow made their way out of the cage. Malachi Black kicked him with the end. And Copeland fell out of the ring. Brody and Buddy came out there. They were standing by Black's side. Then they walked over by Copeland's side and was staring at Black. And Black started to freak out and put his hands up like, you know. Yeah. And Copeland stood up like he just got some new homies. And then Brody just fucking decimated him with a lariat. And they started beating the shit out of him. They got him in the ring. And went to Malachi, wrapped his head in barbed wire, and then he also wrapped his body in barbed wire. I don't know what kind of IQ that was, because
the man's finisher is where he fucking throws his body into yours. So you're gonna put something dangerous around his body that can, hurt you. You knew it was gonna happen. Yeah, I mean,
definitely. So he goes to kick him. He goes to kick Malachi in the head with the end, and the lights get red and they start dimming out as Brody notices, something over by where Black stabbed the spool of barbed wire earlier in the match. And he walks over there and he starts stumbling away holding his face. And then Buddy walks up to him and he gets sprayed in the face by blood, by Gangrel. Gangrel pops up and proceeds to absolutely put on a class Hogan act as he starts dishing out DDTs and just fucking decimating the House of Black.
This great, young, powerful faction is being decimated by this old man.
Um, golly. Yes, they are just, like I said, they are just absolutely, he is just absolutely, he's handing out DDTs, he's punching him in the face. Malachi, he starts to, starts getting some offense in on Malachi. Malachi then hits him with the end. And and he turns around into a spear from Mr. Rated R Adam, and he wraps barbed wire around his face, and he puts him in a crossface, and Malachi Black passes out to Rated R Adam as he loses the team, or he
Loses the title shot.
loses the title match, and Adam Copeland retains the TNT Championship here against Malachi Black. Adam Hogan is right, man.
He did it to Finn. Now he did it to Malachi, which is funny too.
Adam Balea.
Which I remember at WrestleMania 39, Edge pitched for Gangrel to be involved in that match and help him win. Obviously, he still ended up winning the fucking match and burying Finn for no reason. And he did it again, too. He just actually got to do what he wanted to do originally this time. So, goddamn. Not a great look for the guy. No, really not.
No, it's not. It's not. I understand he's having fun, but man, I mean when yeah, seriously, but when you're going into these match situations, man, where you should be putting certain people over, especially people that Adam Copeland has done more and will continue to get more TV time than Malachi Black.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been in the company since October. And Malachi Black's been in the company since June of 2021. I really thought Malachi obviously needed this a lot more than Edge, but I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on here, and yeah, I mean, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about with AEW, where it just really seems like younger guys can use these spots in these moments. These guys already had their time, and they're winning these type of matches for what?
Just for a mark out moment for a bunch of old guys that aren't us at the end of the day. So I'm not a fan of that aspect of it at all.
No. So that was the match. The match itself was really good. I liked it, but like Sir K said, this barbed wire steel cage match was probably a big chunk of it was probably exactly what was supposed to happen at WrestleMania 39.
Literally.
Don Callis is in the back talking about how it's been a great night for the Don Callis family.
Has it?
Really? Is that why fucking Takeshita lost again?
In an eliminator match?
Talked about how Will Ospreay brought gold to the family. He talked about how, and it's an honor being there by one of the iconic figures of AEW, Orange Cassidy. And he said, I'll give you the scoop. On Wednesday, I'm going to be presenting a contract to the family, to the Don Callis family. What that means, that was the most vague thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Like, is he signing a new contract to AEW? And is that what he means? Or just his faction? I don't fucking know. I don't understand. Again, AEW literally doesn't tell us what's going on. We just have to guess and wait till it's revealed in the moment. Very annoying.
Yeah. So, with the next match, Mercedes Moné versus Willow Nightingale for the TBS Championship. This match was very good. It was going good. It was going good. I mean, it was I'm not gonna lie, man. It was your typical. It was a little bit of your typical Mercedes match where, you know, obviously you got those points in there where it is a bit. It is a bit of a slop fest sometimes during certain sequences. It looks a little slow or a little sloppy, but that's really nothing new. It is what it is. But
Nothing wrong.
But man, Willow was just getting very, very good, very good reactions.
She was, dude.
Almost to the point, man, where again, I really just feel for her.
And at the end of the day, by all logic, she should have won. At the end of the day, by fan reaction and by how much at the end of the day she carried the promo side to this fucking feud, she should have won at the end of the fucking day. We all knew she wasn't, but she should have, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There was parts of this match that I missed because I was nodding off. And it's not because this match was boring or bad at all, but because I had to sit through multiple boring or bad matches to the point where I was tired. I had to sit through a pointless Takeshita match.
This didn't come on till 10 o'clock.
Till 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock is when this match just started, bro. I had to sit through a Takeshita match for no reason. The Fuck My Life 3-way. I had to fucking sit through. Fucking Trent Beretta and Orange Cassidy. I had to sit through. Bunch of shit I didn't want to have to sit through. And then I shouldn't have. This match should have at least started at least 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock is when the first of the triple main event happened. Kill me. But I didn't catch a lot of it. I was nodding off. Again, not because of the talent in the match. It was really good. It was because of what I had to sit through before it.
For sure, bro. Yeah, I mean, again, we talked about this on Friday, man, but you know, you see how much Willow was. You see how much Willow has grown in the little amount of time AEW's actually let her grow and let her go out there and talk on the mic. But again, it's similar to Malachi Black in the sense of she's not TBS champion because of how hard she worked or because of this or that, or she's not in a triple main event because she's one of the brighter women in women's wrestling today. It's fucking because of Mercedes Moné.
Because of her name.
And that sucks. That sucks. And it really goes to show that AEW needs to do a fucking way better job at building talent for the future. Because, again, another situation where Willow needed this more, but Tony Khan is just going ahead and putting the title on the more established name because he can't help himself.
He just can't. He has to.
He has to put a title on somebody at all times, and if you're one of his favorites, a title's getting slapped right on you because you look more important with the title, and when you make appearances, you can carry around something that has the brand logo on it.
That's all he sees.
You know, and it sucks for Willow because she got turned on by Chris Statlander. She's probably not going to be going after Mercedes for a minute.
Nope.
Are her and Chris going to actually get promo time in the ring like she did for her feud with Mercedes? Probably not. This is probably going to turn into a Collision or Rampage feud, and Willow Nightingale went from being one of the stars, young stars in AEW that I've really taken a liking to.
Oh, yeah.
Since they've started actually featuring her. And now she's probably going to go away. And that sucks. And that goes to show the irresponsible booking by Tony Khan for the future of his company.
Literally, it's so annoying, frustrating, and it's a bad way to do things. It doesn't make for future stars, man. It really doesn't. If you're not an established name coming into this company, you're fucked because you'll never be one if you aren't already one. Um, and Willow's gonna be one of those, man. She's great. I've really taken a liking to her over the course of all this, and probably after this, she's gonna get Tony Khan. Won't see her that much. She'll really only be on Collision or Rampage, the rare Dynamite backstage appearance, and that's gonna be it.
I certainly hope so.
I hope they keep up with it.
I hope, but if, in all honesty, man, I just really don't see being that Tony's still the champ, and now they're gonna make it a point to make Mercedes in something big. Maybe Mercedes is involved with this in some sort of triple threat
That'd be nice.
with Willow, Chris, and her. Maybe that's the case. Maybe, but that we'll have to wait and see. But I'm telling you, man, I really got a bad feeling, and I hope I'm wrong, but I really have a bad feeling this is going to be the last of constant Willow Nightingale that we get on television.
I think it will be, sadly.
Yeah, and it really sucks. But,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so during the match, these two put on a very, very good match. I enjoyed the match very much. Like I said, there were certain parts in it where it was your typical Mercedes slop fest. I'm sorry, I love her. I'm not hating on her. I do.
This is how it is.
She just when it comes to certain chain wrestling and stuff like that, she can be a little bit on the sloppier side. Just being honest. But Stokely and Chris Statlander were distracting the ref, and they were doing it with the intention to help Willow, but it ended up costing Willow. But being that hindsight is 2020, they probably were doing it on purpose, because Willow hit the doctor bomb, and those two continued to distract the ref. So they continued to distract the ref, which obviously Mercedes ended up kicking out of it. There was a lot of working knees. And ankles in this match. So Mercedes was trying to get that lick back from their match. In New Japan, where she obviously broke her ankle or whatever. And Willow was working the injury a lot as well. And Willow was on the middle rope about to do something, and Mercedes ended up catching her for the Money Maker, I think it's called. That little, the move where she's got him on the back, and then she, flips him around.
Yeah.
And Willow lands on her face. That kind of looked a little messed up.
Yeah.
That move kind of looked a little messed up, but Mercedes ended up winning the TBS championship here from Willow Nightingale in what was a very, very good first match. And I'm excited to see her work with more AEW talent in the women's division. And I'm excited to see what she does with the TBS championship, man. I really am. And yeah, I'm excited to see her work with more talent, and I hope she's actually able to tell stories with more talent, because that's one thing I liked about this first feud with Willow. It took us 2 months to get to a match, but I like that there was actually
a story. A genuine story.
Something for them to go off of, man. So
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, that was that.
Definitely, man. Good match. Good story leading up to the match. I hope they could keep up with both of these women after this match.
The next match of the triple main event for the AEW Championship, Swerve versus Christian Cage. Christian's entrance was nothing too special, but Swerve had a Warriors-inspired entrance where he came out with the gear, with the Prince Nana saying, Warriors, come out and play, but instead he was saying Swerve.
Yeah.
Can you come out and play? So very, very cool entrance. I love Swerve's entrance. He's always had really cool entrances, especially since he's been in the AEW World Title picture.
He just does. He knows how to do cool shit for an entrance, man. I love it.
Definitely, I liked. I loved his I loved his Dynasty one with the Black Panther, and I like this one a lot with the Warriors stuff, man. So, very good stuff. Very good stuff, man. I liked it a lot. As for the match, these two absolutely delivered, man. These two absolutely delivered, as I had a feeling they would. Nana was kicked out. Nana was kicked out of the match. Nana was kicked out of the match here because he was getting upset because the ref wasn't seeing.
You've never seen that movie clip, Logan?
Wow,
Really?
dude, my dad loved that movie when I was a kid.
I don't think I might ever seen my parents watch it, but I've always seen it be referenced, and I've seen the clip before. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, so Nana was getting pissed because the ref, this fucking stupid ref, kept missing the interferences from, Christian Cage's whole group. So Nana ended up getting kicked out. Tony Schiavone, out of nowhere in this match, the crowd was chanting, "Ref, you suck." And they were doing a couple more chants throughout the night, and out of nowhere, out of the fucking blue sky, Tony Schiavone just says, "What a crowd. What a bitch."
I think when he said that, one of the members of the patriarchy did something devious
I certainly fucking hope so.
on screen for a second, and he just said it. But fucking hell, man. God.
What a crowd. What a bitch.
What the fuck?
Okay, can you explain what
Yeah.
somebody's doing?
It's kind of your job.
Instead of just saying, "What a bitch."
Good lord.
There was a spot where Swerve Strickland suicide dived onto a pair of steel stairs. There was also a spot in this match where he did a standing swerve stomp onto Christian Cage on the ring apron, and Christian Cage's back probably got a nice crack.
Oh, I'm sure. That
Very-
was brutal.
Very nice crack in there, man. And he also did a standing double stomp to Christian's chest on the announce table. So that also looked very brutal, being that AEW's announce tables are like slabs of concrete and they do not break.
Oh, dude, those things look so fucking like that very hard plastic. Oh, dude, this looks brutal.
It really does. Christian went to run at Adam Copeland. Christian went to run at Swerve to do something, and Swerve hit him with the house call, which is that, jumping kick that he does. I believe he went to hit him with some sort of spear or something, or he went to run at him for something, and he got hit. He got nailed mid jump with the house call. Swerve kicked him on the side of the head, hit him with a swerve stomp from the top rope, and then hit him with another house call. And yeah, man, that was enough for him to beat Christian Cage and retain the AEW World Championship. I don't know which one of his moves is called Big Pressure, but I wish that jumping kick that he did was called Big Pressure.
I know, I hope so. I don't know which one is called which, to be honest, but great match. Love what they did here. Good sequences all throughout. And yeah, really fun, Swerve title defense, man. Solid. Doing solid story and solid defense.
Definitely, man.
God damn.
Yes, very great, solid defense here, man, for Swerve Strickland. Another great defense. And as we wrap things up here, man, the final match for tonight, Team Elite versus Team AEW. Bryan Danielson, Darby Allin, and FTR, even though it really looked like Cash Wheeler and Tomohiro Ishii.
Bro, why did he look like that, bro?
I don't know why Dax was wearing tights with like that big thick like weight belt.
Yeah.
Because from behind, this man looked like Ishii.
He really fucking did, dude. You just see pure back. You're just looking at him, you're like, oh, that's Ishii. Nope, it's not. It was Dax. It was FTR bald.
One of the very first things in this match, we got the entrances interrupted. Bucks came out, Okada came out, Jack Perry didn't come out, and we just seen the baby faces run up and start beating up the Elite. So Jack Perry and everybody ran out there. Tony Schiavone, again, this is the third time tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more that I didn't even catch.
Oh, I'm sure.
Looks at Darby Allin, and I shit you not says, what's on his head?
You dumb motherfucker.
They said something about Darby Allin last week, or a couple weeks ago. It might be in my notes, dude. But I can't remember what it was. Oh, that's what it was. What about Excalibur said on the May 15th episode of Dynamite? What about Mount Everest?
What?
As if y'all have no fucking idea what has been going on in this man's life. What's on his head?
I don't know. You know, man.
I don't know, Tony Schiavone. Did you not hear about him getting hit by a fucking bus and breaking his nose? Because I know I certainly did.
Maybe it's a brace for his broken fucking nose that you're having him wrestle with.
Fucking clueless, man.
It's totally clueless.
Everybody's fighting to Darby Allin's theme song. Matt Jackson grabs the mic and he says, hey, what is this trash? Cut this off. Turn on our new theme song. Bro, they start playing the Young Bucks theme song and fucking Matt Jackson says, come on, guys, sing it.
It doesn't have words. Love it, dude. I love those two.
The fucking Bucks, dude. You got to love them. This plays for like 30 seconds, and Bryan Danielson grabs the mic, and he says, shut this shit off. He says, nobody wants to hear this shit. Go ahead, hit the real music. As the final countdown starts playing as they're, running through the, or as everybody's fighting through the crowd, in the ring, ringside, everybody's everywhere at this point. You guys know how Anarchy in the arenas are. As the part in the song of It's the Final Countdown plays, Darby Allin fucking jumps off of the entrance tunnel onto a group of people, as everybody's singing it. Not to mention, Darby Allin was hobbling
the whole fucking match because his fucking foot is broken.
Never gonna learn.
Nope.
So FTR bald. Ishii is up in the stands, and he's drinking beers, or he's attempting to drink beers like Stone Cold Steve Austin, but he really just poured alcohol in his fucking eyeballs. so dude, none of that went in his mouth, bro.
No.
I just seen it hit him in his eyes and splash off the side of his face.
Good lord, his eyes are probably fucking burning doing those spots.
Matt grabs the mic while he's in the crowd and he says, "Hey, shut this off. Shut this off, man. This is costing like $200,000 per play."
Dang.
God.
Fuck.
It's probably even more than that, to be honest.
I think it's like 700, bro. I really do.
I can see it.
Which is fucked.
So, the song shuts off, and from this point on, we don't get another song in the match. Okada is ringside, fighting against Bryan Danielson as he just reaches on the floor and grabs a fucking street sign. Hits Bryan Danielson over the head with it. Danielson goes into the crowd. Okada walks over a little bit, holds the sign up, and says Rainmaker Drive, as the sign just says Rainmaker Drive. And then he puts it down and just darts at Danielson and jumps over the barricade.
Why not, I guess.
Absolutely hilarious. Darby Allin and Jungle Boy, Darby Allin and Jack Perry are in the backstage area as Darby.
Jungle Boy and Jack Perry.
Is that what I said? Darby Allin and Jack Perry are in the backstage area fighting. Darby ends up drowning Jungle Boy in an ice bath with a bunch of water in it. So he ends up, he's like, like I said, he's like drowning him in the backstage area. And he gets him out of the ice bath, and they go stumbling over into a pile of pallets and debris that Darby Allin gets thrown into. Which we would go back a little bit to the ring, and then when we came back, we just see Jack Perry. It looks like he stole a fucking Pace bus and spray painted it black and wrote Scapegoat on it. He's just drives the bus full speed into the pallet of debris. As I'm under the assumption that Darby Allin was, or the illusion.
Yeah, he was in the debris.
Darby was in the pallets of debris and stuff. As Jack Perry is fucking lying there dead in the car.
God.
Bro, after this happened, this is one of the funniest parts of the whole match. They go back and they show what's happening in the ring, and I swear to you, just see Okada and the Young Bucks looking up at the Titantron like...
like, oh, damn. Jaw dropped.
Hilarious. Somehow, some way, Darby Allin comes back.
Just stumbling back. Like, how?
Comes stumbling back before Jack Perry.
By the way.
He comes stumbling back before Jack Perry. He ends up getting put through the ladder bridge that was set up by FTR Gunn on the outside. He ends up getting put through that, and the Young Bucks drag him up to the Cody Vader, and they say, bring him down, as he slowly goes down.
And his feet was off the Cody Vader onto like the normal actual platform, so his feet are still just going up as he slowly descended. It was hilarious. Loved it.
Absolutely hilarious. Brian ended up getting a Tony Khan driver on one of the big Double or Nothing casino chips as FTR balled.
Which is annoying to me because they still have those fucking display casino chips. Just extend the stage for a platform to elevate those so we can see that when they show the shot on stage.
Yeah, what is the point of having them off to the side where nobody could see them?
It's so frustrating, dude. But, yes, go ahead.
So, FTR bald, Mr. Ishii, Dax Harwood, took a DDT'd Matt Jackson onto one of those the one casino chip that's standing up, and then Nick Jackson hits a swanton off of the tunnel onto, I believe, Cash. And then Okada, or no, it might have been Dax. And then Okada hit some sort of like elbow drop onto no, it was Cash, because Okada put Dax through a different table off to the side. Jack Perry is walking through the backstage, and he just has stuff all over him, which I really like what they did here, because Jack Perry was, wet because he got dumped in an ice bath.
Mm-hmm.
But when he came back, he still looked wet, even though it was the illusion that he was wet, but it was fire gel.
Mm-hmm.
It was fire gel, so he doesn't, get burned.
Get burned.
So I really love that illusion there, because he's coming back to the match, and he sees Tony Khan, it was so funny the way he walked up on him, because he's like
looking for him. He's like peeking his head out.
Yeah, he's like you could see the curtains where Tony's little area is set up, and Jack's just peeking around the corner, and then you just see Tony Khan just go. As Jack Perry grabs him by his neck, rips him up, rips the headset off of his head,
and starts dragging him away.
And starts
like, bro.
And starts dragging Tony Khan outside of the gorilla position area, or the go position area. He goes out into the live audience. Jack Perry comes out of one tunnel, and we just see Darby Allin coming out of the other tunnel, blasting away a fucking flamethrower.
Which actually, just now, I just remembered that Darby Allin actually has had this flamethrower for a long time now. Remember on their little intro to the cinematic match they had with Team Taz, they were in that field making that little video, and then he had the flamethrower. That guy in the Sting mask had the fucking flame. He's had the same flamethrower for a while, which is one of those Elon Musk boring flamethrowers. They just paint it black to not, get the branding and get sued. But he's had it for a while, which I just remembered. So that's cool that he's probably just thought of, can I use this thing on TV? And they used it on TV, which is dope.
Definitely. You love to see it. So he meets Jack Perry. As he comes out of the tunnel and just starts fucking blasting him with the fucking flamethrower. As Jack Perry just throws Tony Khan away, and he just rolls down. Nobody's seen this on TV, but there's video on Twitter. Tony Khan just rolls down the ramp.
The whole ramp, and he's purposely rolling. You know when you're a kid and you see a hill, and you purposely roll down the hill, and you just like push yourself? Dude, that's what he's doing in that video. It's fucking hilarious, dude. It's hilarious.
It was really great. And then he just runs into the backstage area.
The fuck? Why did he get dragged out there? What was the point of that? Love it.
I guess so Jack Perry could fucking bully him a little bit.
I guess he might be into that. You never know.
The Young Bucks then pull up with they pull up with fire extinguishers, and they start spraying Jack Perry on his body, and then they start spraying Darby just all over his face to get him to stop. And Darby gets in the ring. The Young Bucks get him in the ring, and they remove his mask, his broken nose protection mask. Eek.
God, this fucking company.
Then a rope lowers down, and this man gets his feet tied. And as he's getting his feet tied up, FTR is trying to save him.
Dude.
And they're just, over and over, they're jumping up on the apron, and they're just getting punched down.
And then they get jumped. That happened to FTR Gunn 3 times. Because they were obviously taking a while to tie his legs to it. Because obviously, I guess they didn't rehearse it, or they didn't rehearse it well enough. Because you could tell they were struggling to actually attach it to his legs.
Yeah.
So they were taking a minute. Bro, FTR Gunn had to have gotten up. It was at least 3 times. Got up, got punched down. got on the apron, got punched down. Fucking hilarious, bro.
So they eventually get in and make the save for Darby Allin, even though he was already tied up at this point. Matt then ends up hitting, I believe, Dax with a exploding steel chair.
Why not?
Okada pulls out a thumbtack arm sleeve and hits FTR Gunn with a thumbtack arm sleeved Rainmaker. He would then grab the Young Bucks Reebok shoes and give them to the Young Bucks and tell them, try these ones, because they had thumbtacks on the bottom. So they say, raise them up, as they raise Darby Allin up. The Young Bucks, I felt so bad for Darby Allin right here.
Oh.
The Young Bucks give this man a super kick with the thumbtack, shoes on.
Straight to the nose.
Straight to the nose, and Darby's not one to
Hold back.
hold an injury or show that he's hurt. He'll kind of just lay there. Like, this man will get thrown down a flight of stairs and he won't hold his back or anything. He will literally just lay there.
Mm-hmm.
This man hanging upside down could not stop holding his nose.
That's how you know he was in actual fucking pain from his broken fucking nose.
Jesus. I felt really bad for him in this instance. Danielson comes in for the save. Hits Okada with a Busaiko knee with a chair. Okada was holding a chair. He hits him with a Busaiko knee, and the fans are chanting, "Please save Darby." As Jack Perry finally gets back into the match, Danielson rather, is kind of weary, he's kind of out of it a little. He goes to reach to grab Darby Allin's hands, and Jack Perry hits him with a running, jumping knee and wins the match for the Elite. Okay. First of all, great fucking match.
Oh, yeah. Phenomenal.
The match was insane.
Nuts. Had everything from vehicular homicide to arson to a whole bunch of stuff. I love it.
Beating up your boss. Attempting to beat up your boss.
Dragging your boss throughout the building. Getting set on fire. Again, arson.
Getting drowned.
Yep, attempted homicide via drowning. Just great violence, man. A classic self-mutilation that I just love.
Rainmaker Drive.
Yeah, Rainmaker Drive. Why not? You paying $200,000 at least for music. But man, that ending fucking blew.
That ending was very fucking bad. In terms of, it wasn't we did see the first blood and guts. I would say that was when Jericho fell onto pillows. I would say that was a pretty bad ending, but
we did see the exploding barbed wire death match.
Exactly, we've seen that, but Jack Perry couldn't have put on like a thumbtack knee pad at the fucking least.
Something, dude.
A regular running knee. So Bryan Danielson got smacked in the head with a street sign. What else is in here? He took a Tony Khan driver on a casino chip, and I'm sure there was a bunch of other shit.
Oh yeah.
That happened to Bryan Danielson in this match, and it was a fucking knee. You couldn't have hit him with the exploding chair.
Something.
That was a little fucking stupid to me. I thought just Jack Perry's regular... Again, add a little oomph to the finisher. Again.
Something. And if anyone should just be losing to something like that, it should have been Darby. At the end of the day, he was, body-wise, was the weakest part of their team. He should have been the one to eat the pin in the way they did it. If it was just from a fucking knee to the face, it should have been Darby because he has a broken fucking nose. Obviously, he shouldn't take that fucking move. He shouldn't have been at the show, but he was there. That would have been the better fucking ending. Not just Bryan Danielson eating the pin. The fuck?
Yeah. That I didn't like at all. Everybody in the match, I thought, did extremely well. Except for Jack Perry. I thought
Did the least.
he did a lot of nothing. Now the spots he was involved in were cool. I like the drowning. I like the fucking scapegoat bus. I like, that he was involved with this fucking Tony Khan part, and then I wanted to see Tony Khan get beat up so bad.
Great. I just want to get him an undisputed beatdown, bro.
Oh, dude. I wanted to see Tony get beat up so bad, and I did like the flamethrower part, but when you talk about useless in this match, FTR, dude, when I tell you they had nothing of substance in this match, nothing, other than fucking Dax Harwood pouring beer in his eyes, an FTR gun not being able to save anybody.
Man was so useless.
Yeah, but FTR was really useless in this match. Jack Perry was probably the most useless for the EVP or the elite side of things.
Mm-hmm.
But man, but other than that, dude, Brian, Darby, especially the Bucks for the elite side, and then Okada. I thought everybody did amazing.
Yeah.
I thought everybody did amazing. Like I said, FTR did nothing.
No.
Jack Perry didn't do much, but at least for him, the spots he was in were huge.
Big, yeah.
Yeah, so... But other than that...
It was just an anticlimactic ending.
Very anticlimactic ending, but the match itself, dude, I thought was fucking incredible.
It really was.
Yes, I don't even mind Anarchy in the Arena being a yearly thing, similar how War Games is. I just need them to make more sense out of it. It made sense to do the Elite versus Team AEW, but it was just the people on Team AEW. It's like...
It did not make much sense.
Yeah. It was just very thrown together.
It really was, man. It really was. It just was. It wasn't bad. It was a great match. Just anticlimactic ending.
For sure. For sure, man. So, yeah. That was everything here today for the Double or Nothing 2024 official review. Overall, man, I thought Double or Nothing was a spectacular show. Man, I would probably say it was better than King of the Ring.
I would say it was better.
I would say it was better than King of the Ring. As for the crowds, I thought the crowds were pretty evenly matched this year. It wasn't a slaughter like it was last year.
It really wasn't, man. It really wasn't. It was pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, for sure. So I did enjoy the show this year, man. I thought they did a great job doing paying great homage to Double or Nothing 5 years ago. And I thought it was a great 5-year anniversary show. I did enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, this has been day 3 of the Notorious Heels podcast 4-day extravaganza.
Got one more.
And we got one more. We're going to bring it home tomorrow for Monday's Unscripted. We'll probably be talking a lot of mainly Monday Night Raw and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Man. So, not much AEW. Well, there's a
got a few, like a handful of small, big things.
Definitely. But, but other than that, looks like that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast. This has been your Double or Nothing 2024 official show review for AEW's 5-year anniversary Double or Nothing show. Again, the next time we'll be coming to you guys for the post-show review will be in 3 weeks' time for WWE Clash at the Castle in Scotland, man. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a great show. It's either going to be really good and really bad, really good or really bad, based off how WWE goes about this whole World Heavyweight Championship situation.
Mm-hmm.
But hope for the best.
I hope so, man.
And with that, man, that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels Podcast, man. This has been always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And I, Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels Podcast. Thank you guys so very much for staying up late and joining us, man. Durante, Logan, JT, everybody here now, and everybody that is here as a part of the Replay Mafia. Thank you guys so very much. Make sure to tell us what you thought in the comments. You know we've always missed you guys, man. But that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys. We love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys tomorrow night with Notorious Unscripted.
Peace.
I used to get deals on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for this rap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold, and what you talking about, Willis? The thrill is gone. The black Frank White is here to excite, throw dick to dice. Bitches are like I'm brainless, guns are like I'm stainless steel. I want the fucking fortune like the wheel. I squeeze cats till my clips is empty. Don't tempt me. You don't want the fuck
Here I am, I'll be damned if this ain't some shit. Time to spread about the lyrics over harmony grit. It's the Mood Killer Death Trap. Yes, I'm a jet black ninja. Coming where you rest at, surrender. Step inside the ring, use the number one contender. Looking cold booty like your pussy in December. Nigga, stop bitching. Button up your lippin'. From method, all you gettin' is a can of ass whipping. Hey, I'll be kicking. You, son, you doing all the yapping. Acting as if it can't happen. Your frontin' got me mad enough to touch something. You want from Shallon, Allen, and ain't afraid to bust something. So what you want, nigga? You want, nigga?